Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the first writing vlog. I might do more of these in the future. Let me know if you enjoy it. We'll see how I get on. So, for the last 30 days, on and off, not every day, I've been working on a new project, my new work in progress. I've got a stack of books over here. I can't actually show you what they are because that would spoil the book, but I've been reading them for research, absorbed all of that information. Then I spent 2 months planning the novel, making notes, planning out all the chapters. That's just how my approach. And then on the 17th of September, I started writing the book, and I've spent 30 days working on it, on and off, not every single day. As I've mentioned in other videos, I have a daily word count and also a monthly word count. It keeps me on track, it keeps me moving forward, and also it helps with deadlines and stuff, so that's just my way of doing it. This month I went past my monthly word count, which sounds really good and it's an achievement and I'm happy with it, but the problem is it can also then get me into a kind of a guilt spiral, because I say to myself, well, if I did it this month, why can't I do it again next month, and why don't you improve on it next month again, and how about the month after that? And it just gets a bit problematic. Having a steady target and consistently hitting it is really good, and there's something to be said for getting to that target and then stopping. The real danger is if I keep pushing myself and keep trying to up the ante every time, then I'm going to really suffer from burnout, and that is a thing. When people talk about writer's block, I don't think they mean it in the way that I do when they say, I don't think it actually exists in the way that they talk about it. To me, writer's block is something completely different, and maybe I'll do something on that on another video. But having now achieved this for the month, what am I going to do next? And the answer is I'm going to force myself to have a rest. The reason being, if I don't, and I try and keep going at the same speed, then next month I'll get a few words done every day. I might hit my target for a few days in a row, but at some point I'll sit down to write and there'll just be nothing in the tank. There'll be nothing there, and I'll have really just be scraping the barrel. I won't be able to write properly and I'll struggle to get back into the rhythm. So what I'm going to do is take a few days off. I'm going to consistently not write for several days and do something completely different. DIY, something else, whatever it might be, maybe more YouTube videos, just something that isn't writing. And that's the key. That will give my brain a chance to rest and recover, to try and catch up with itself. So I'm going to take some time off. I'm going to rest, I'm going to not write, and for several days consistently I'm going to do something else other than writing. Because I think even with someone like me that plans their stories, there's always a creative element that comes once I sit down to write. I don't know absolutely every detail. And I think that part is worked out somewhere in the back of my mind whilst I'm asleep, so that when I sit down, it just starts to flow out. It's not spontaneously created in that moment. Part of it somewhere is in my subconscious. And I think you need time to rest that part of your brain as well, so that when you sit down, there is something there. So I'm going to not write, I'm going to rest, and I'm going to think about the book, but I'm not actually going to do anything. So what else am I working on? The first draft of my first novel for Angry Robot Books, The Coward, which comes out on June 8th, 2021. That is in already, and I'm expecting edits back on that book any day now. The first draft of the second book in the duology has also been sent off to my editor. I actually wrote that one earlier this year in lockdown, and I did it in 6 months, which is a record for me. Normally a book can take anywhere from 9 to 12 months, but that's just the average. It can take a lot longer. The only reason it took 6 months is that my work was on furlough, so I wasn't able to work, and I just did writing consistently instead, 5 days a week, as often as I could, and that's how I managed to do it in 6 months. So I'm not sure I'll ever reach that 6-month target again. I'm not going to try. I'm just going to see how I get on with the new book and try and pace myself. So the plan is to rest, to not work on the new novel for at least 5 days, maybe a week consistently. I might get the edits back from Angry Robot on The Coward, which is fine because that's a slightly different set of muscles. It's not quite the same as when you write a novel. So this gives me some time to rest that part of my brain and focus on something else. And I'm just going to try and not feel guilty about having a rest and try and enjoy myself and just take some time off, because I think it's important and it's necessary. It's a bit of a more rambly vlog this time. I'm not sure I'll do any more of these in the future. If you want me to, or you find it interesting to see what I'm up to, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and like this channel. Check out the other videos on the channel as well and leave a comment. If there's any topic that you want me to cover that I haven't already done so, get in touch and let me know. And I'll be back soon with another vlog or another video. Thanks for watching.